May 11th, 2026. Let's go over the momentum alignments that occurred today and the possible trades that we could have captured and taken. The market opens right here on a 1-minute chart, and our 2-hour market open is going down. 30-minute market open is in the red, going down. 15-minute is pulling up to the green. So that's our alignment right at market open, which means no alignment. We have no trade right there. And then things start to reach alignment. What do I mean? Well, the actual first 15 minutes of the market, we don't really trade those in general. We want to wait until the first 10-15 minutes unfolds. And then right around here at 8:44, notice the momentum going down, and at 8:44 we get that first alignment to the upside. 5 minutes going up, 5-minute twins going up, 15-minute in the green. So this is a weak alignment. It's a weak opportunity, and we did end up taking that trade. So this trade right here was a win. We did end up taking that trade there. And then later on, our next alignment occurs right here. Right as we're coming off of this momentum, right here we got this momentum pump downward. The momentum stalls, starts to reverse to the upside. And what's interesting is as soon as the volume confluence, my volume confluence, as soon as that arrives, that was the bottom of that next momentum alignment right there. That was the bottom of it. Now I didn't capture that because the 5-minute was going down and it was kind of sketchy. It wasn't as nice as I would like. I want the 5-minute to be going up with the trade, not going down. So I didn't take any of these trades until here, because the momentum was tapering off, selling off, tapering, selling off. Boom, we get a tick up. But at this point, by the time this momentum alignment occurs right here, by the time that happens, the 5-minute is now actually pulling up. So that's why I took this trade, which also ended up being a win. It was good, very good. And then I wanted to trade this short right here. Oh my gosh, this was such a clean, look at the clean price action right here. With the building of volume, with the momentum, everything is building together. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Also notice here how the price action is bouncing off of the pre-market high and previous day high. Look at this price action occurring. These red lines and pink lines. I mean, it doesn't get any more obvious than that. Look at the price action playing with these levels of liquidity. And then look right here. We have the pre-market low, and look, comes right down to it, almost to the penny. Absolutely. We had a few what do you know moments today. Price reclaims the 200, price starts to reclaim the 42, price starts to reclaim the VWAP, and then look at this VWAP bounce right here. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Good long entry. And then look, it happens a few more times today for good long entries. Nice reversals, or there's another word for them that I can't think of right now for some reason. The next alignment that occurred today, after this situation here, we sell off, we bounce off of the pre-market low. We get a momentum alignment right here. Notice the momentum ticking down, 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 pop up. Would that have been a 1-to-1? I don't think so, no. So that would have been a loss. That would have been a loss. Not a 1-to-1. That's all right. The next one starts to occur here. Momentum down, 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 boom, a reversal. It's weak, but it's a reversal nonetheless. And we're in the middle of a full fractal. Look, everything's going up here. 15 up, 30 up. The 5-minute twins are up. So if that's occurring and you see the momentum flip to the upside while these are going up, that's an entry. Now this is a win. That's a 1-to-1 win. Right here, your entry is this candle right where it flips. Perfect. Actually, it's just this next candle brought the 1-to-1 win. That very next candle, good entry, good win. Let's look for the next one now. When did the next alignment occur today? So far, the strategy is up, as we would anticipate. We're not going to go over every single one. I just want to go over the main ones, the important ones. Let's see. We eventually had a flip to the downside. We're going to talk about that here soon. Let's look for the next big... Yeah, okay, look at the 5 minute. 5 minute goes to the red. Starts to flip up again. This was a huge moment today, by the way. Look, we've hit this pre-market high, this red bold line. We've hit it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. We come back. 4 or 5, we get wedged in between the VWAP and the critical level of liquidity. And what happens? It doesn't get any more obvious than that. And this happens every single day. It just happens in a different way, but the same thing happens every single day. How would you have played this? Well, you would have waited for the 5 minute momentum to be in the green and expanding. So let's wait for that to happen. Okay, now it's in the green. Now you would have waited for the momentum to go from, you would wait for the momentum on the execution time frame to align. So here, we're still waiting because we're in the middle of this first movement. This first momentum pulse is occurring right now. And the 5 minute is just now getting to increase in the green. So we're not in a hurry yet. We wait till it comes down. Then we play that first alignment right there. We play that first alignment that occurs. And that happens right here. It's now happening. Down, 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 down. Tick up to the upside. Alignment begins. You could have even entered late on the next one. You still would have had the win for a 1-to-1. And the same thing occurs right here. Our 5 minutes in the green and holding steady. Our 15 minute is ultra strong. 30 minute is literally perfect. And what happens? Momentum sells off. Sells off for 2 candles. Right here. Look at the momentum. Ticks back to the upside. See that? All you gotta do is wait for the momentum to align and you'll be presented with an opportunity for 1-to-1 or a 2-to-1 or whatever you are, whatever you like to do, whoever you are. Next momentum alignment that I want to cover for today. There was a lot of alignments that happened today, a lot of trades that could have occurred. But look at this 42 EMA playing with this. I mean, this was just so picture perfect right here. We had a few really nice sell-offs today that you could have easily captured by just looking at the price action and reading the volume increasing with the momentum increasing. It's the same pattern that keeps happening. I ended up trading this, and the reason I traded it was because I traded this right here. And it was because the 5 minute was just building and building and building, and it was crossing over, and I just felt it, and it ended up being a win. And that was a mini alignment channel, the alignment between the 5 minute data and the execution time frame data. Up, 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 ticks down. Boom, that's your entry. Now, I traded the next one as well because the 15 minute had become more weak. That occurred right here. The 15 minute had become even more weak, selling off, and the 5 minute was even deeper in the red. This one was a loss. This 1-to-1 was not hit. And the next one that I played, I don't remember when it was, but either way, we're going to wait for the full alignment. Let's review the full alignment, meaning we want to wait for the 15 minute to actually cross over before we take short trades, okay? Because right now these are not official. These are risky setups that I just discussed. We're going to skip all that. We're going to wait for the 15 minute to cross over into the red. Now what's happening? 15 minute is crossing over into the red right now. See that? So now that the 15 is in the red, look at these alignments that occur, okay? Look at this huge volume confluence. That is an entry, ladies and gentlemen. That is a perfect entry right there. And also notice how it comes down to VWAP, hits the VWAP liquidity. Look at this. Look at how it hits the VWAP liquidity and it hits the previous day's high liquidity. Acts as a strong support. Anyway, this trade was a good 1-to-1 win as well. Good alignment that occurred at 1:58 p.m. So with all that being said, that was all of the setups that's just the price action I wanted to go over for today. And overall, it was a profitable day. We were up 2R or 2.25R on the day. And that was a recap for May 11th. I'll see you in the next one. Take care now.